It's time for another new Kansas City Spotlight. Here's your host, Lauren Scott.
The national blood shortage has been widely reported, but there's another life-threatening donation crisis sweeping the nation: the critical need for plasma donors. I'm Lauren Scott, your host for Kansas City Spotlight, and with us today is patient and health advocate John G. Boyle to discuss how COVID-19 has impacted plasma donations. Welcome, John. How's it going?
It's going great, Lauren. Thanks for having me.
How has COVID-19 impacted plasma donations around the country?
Well, unfortunately, it's disrupted it. Last year, as COVID was running through the land, there was about a 20% drop in plasma donations. A lot of it because people were just not going into buildings the way that they used to. As a result, those of us who rely on plasma-derived medicines are currently very concerned and frankly very at risk.
How did you get involved in advocating for plasma-derived therapies?
When I was about 6 months old, I became critically ill, and the doctors soon recognized that I had a genetic primary immune deficiency. And so my body did not produce antibodies on its own. Happily, there did exist a therapy, a plasma-derived therapy, by which I could get back a lot of what it is that I was missing. So every week I take an infusion, get back a lot of what it is that I need. But because my life and health are so tied to plasma donation, I've become very outspoken in trying to get more people to consider donating plasma.
What is the donation process and what do we need to know?
Very similar to donating blood for those who have donated, but you go into a kind of freestanding facility that is almost exclusively for plasma donation. You go, you check in, and then you sit in a recliner for about an hour and a half as you donate, and then just play on your iPhone as you go. But once you're done, they unhook you and you go away with some cookies and really the knowledge that you have helped to save a life. People like me and 100,000 or so others, are dependent upon those plasma donations.
All right, so how and where can our viewers donate and find more information?
One of the best resources is a website called donatingplasma.org. There's an interactive map there where if you put in your zip code, you can see the plasma centers near you. And if there isn't a plasma center near you, take a look and encourage your friends and family around the country who do live near one to consider going and donating because, again, they will be saving lives through their donations.
Thank you so much.
Well, thanks for having me.
This Kansas City Spotlight has been paid for by Abbott. For more information, visit abbott.com.